What's up guys and gals, and welcome back to another Division 2 video. If you happen to be new to the channel or you're just enjoying the content, then be sure to ground and pound that like and subscribe button. Also, reach up there, trigger the bell, and turn on post notifications. That way you never miss a live stream or a video that's uploaded. Well, it is October the 4th, 2019. It is a Friday, and we all know what that means. It is time for the vendor reset. So let's go see what this vendor has. We'll start off with DZ East and go to the other DZs, and then we'll go on to the base of operations. So in the East, we have a 511 pair of gloves with 9% assault rifle damage, 2% LMG damage, and then of course, Terminate. Terminate is depleting an enemy's armor, grants 35% skill damage for 15 seconds. Not too bad. And then we have a D&H mask with 8% crit hit chance, 9% damage to elites, and then Centered. Headshots grant status immunity effect for 10 seconds. We have a purple knee pads of China Light Industries with 13% skill haste, and then a military M870 with Ranger optimized and greased. Alright, on to DZ West. We'll see you guys when we get to DZ West. Alright, so we are here at DZ West, and let's check out this vendor. A Wyvenware holster, 454 gear score with crit hit damage and then help on kill. A purple pair of Wyven knee pads with 8% skill haste. Then an MG5 with close personal extra, and then stop, drop, and roll. On to DZ South. Alright, we're here in DZ South. Now let's see what this vendor holds. She has a Fenris chest piece with 8% crit hit damage, 8% headshot damage, 6%, crit hit chance with Berserk, and Hardened with an offensive mod slot. Then we have a purple Overlord Armaments chest piece with 9.5% weapon damage. Not too bad on a purple. And then 3.5% headshot damage. And then we have a Providence Defense backpack with 613 skill power, 2% crit chance, 1.5% weapon damage, with on the ropes, insulated, and then of course a offensive mod slot. And then we have an 1886 with fast hands, extra, and transmission. Now let's go to the base operation. Alright, we're here at the base of operations, so let's check out the vendors. The vendor up front has a Providence Defense backpack with 18,720 health, 1.5% crit damage with self-adjusting. And then we have a D&H mask with a 258 skill power, 18% hazard protection, a Wyvenware holster with 5.5% crit damage and 19,290 health. Then a military RPK 74U. It has breadbasket, accurate, and protected reload. Any blueprints for this week? That'd be a negative. So let's check out the level 30 clan vendor. So far it's been quite a bust. Maybe the clan vendor will have something noteworthy anyways. Alright, for clan level 30 we have an RNK holster with 14% crit chance, and then Bloodlust. A Wyvenware knee pads with the 14% skill haste and braced, which is while in cover, weapon handling is increased by 25%. Overlord Armaments chest piece, 481 with 7% crit hit damage, 4% weapon damage, 8% crit chance, and then Vital with an offensive and defensive mod slot. Some Badger Tough gloves with 7,032 health, 5% LMG damage, and then 5% rifle damage. Overlord chest piece, purple, with 5.5% headshot damage, 8% crit hit chance, and then of course hard hitting. Some Overlord knee pads with 5.5% crit chance, hard hitting, offensive mod slot. Then of course we have an Alps Summit Armament backpack, not too bad, 775 skill power, 8% skill haste, and then of course the skills, talent skill kills have a 25% chance to reset the skill. And then of course Hardened with a utility and an offensive mod slot. Not too bad here. You definitely could work something with this. And then of course we have an Raleigh Holdings holster with 45% skill haste and filler up. Now that's definitely, again, not too bad. Filler up is reloading from empty, reloads all weapons. Then we have a purple Military Akm with stable and vindictive. Classic M44 carbine. It has First Blood, accurate and rooted. an officer's M9A1 pistol with Optimus stable and protected deploy. Then, of course, a purple custom M870 MCS with a Allegro and Optimist on it. So now let's go to the settlements, and that will conclude this week's vendor reset. We'll see you guys. So here we are at the campus settlement. Let's check out this vendor. She has a Fenris chest piece, 12% crit hit damage, 3% weapon damage, 22,348 health with Unstoppable Force, and Restorative with a utility mod slot. And then we have some Overlord knee pads with 9.5% total armor, hard hitting, and an offensive mod slot. A purple Araldi Holdings holster with 10% crit chance, and then of course some Summit gloves with 6% SMG damage. Now let's go on to the theater.
Can you deal with that?
We've reached the theater settlement on our final stop of this week's vendor reset. And finally, we have a purple Petroff backpack, 241 skill power, 2% crit chance with 11,570 health. A China Light Industries glove with 5% assault rifle damage, 6% rifle damage with 20% skill duration. And of course, we have a Providence defense, 28% damage to elites, 3% crit hit chance, and then restorative, which is 10% damage to health. And the last piece is a purple pair of Douglas and Hardings, aka the Dave and Buster set, with 12% skill haste and restorative 10% health on kill. Well, so far I only saw two halfway decent pieces, like that one that had 9.5% weapon damage on it. It was a chest piece. And then, of course, that Alp Summit backpack wasn't too bad. And like always, one man's trash is another man's treasure. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you fudging later.